It is a Jesuit school, and that's not that uncommon. What is unique is its reflection of the times.
There was a time when priests and brothers and nuns taught in Catholic high schools, for room and board.
Yep.
Those times are gone, and so if you look at what a middle class or working class family would have to pay in terms of tuition for Catholic schools, sadly, secondary education, Catholic secondary education is becoming less and less viable for middle class and working class families.
What he's talking about is Cristo Rey High School, one of several that serves a student body with an almost church-like mission to help. See, what they do is extend an invitation to kids from urban areas that have high potential but can't afford a traditional private school education. What they do is allow them to earn an education. They do it by setting up kids with part-time jobs with companies that provide a future, or at least offer the opportunity to explore it. The money they make goes back to tuition while they gain the experience. It's part of the education that starts in the classroom.
Coming here in freshman year, I wasn't as open as I am now, not as outgoing, but the teachers here are very welcoming and they're very helpful. They care for you.
Cristo Rey wants to produce college-bound students and see what they can do with their lives when they're given the right resources. That's why the job program is a key.
There's a couple selling points that really interest the executives. One is we really look at this as a pipeline of future employees for these companies. And so there's, every company is trying to increase diversity. This is a way to help increase ethnic diversity.
Which means they need to attract the right students and hope they will eventually create their own network.
Luis, tell me about St. Thomas. How are you doing?
So they stay on top of the alumni, encouraging and reaching out to them when they move on to college.
College students come back, or even students that are not currently in college come back to seek resources and just help in general. So whether it be kind of job guidance or if they are in the community college and looking to transfer, we help out with that. I mean, it's just, it's a plethora of things.
They prepare them for the challenges by challenging them, placing them at places like tenant company to learn on-the-job skills.
After I get dropped off from riding the school van, I usually enter, greet all my workers and say good morning, and then I go to my boss, ask her what she needs me to do and if she wants me to help her out with any projects. And then normally I go with her and help her out with entering data on the computer.
While Alfred works at Medtronic.
When I first got there, I didn't really get the same job that I would get now. When I first started, it was more like paperwork, faxing, copying, organizing pacemakers, but I didn't know much about pacemakers from the beginning. So the first years I would read a few textbooks about the heart and how does it work and how all the components of the heart work with the body and mind.
This is not just about the corporate community making a contribution. They see it as a chance to evaluate the future.
Another thing that's very interesting for the CEOs is that we say this is an opportunity for recruitment and retention of their employees. Supervisors that supervise our students stay at their companies, and it gives them more meaning in their work.
Or who's complaining against her?
Abigail Williams and
And what are they complaining about her for?
Doing injury to them.
That combination of classroom and corporation is what they hope is the template for a game changer in education.
The movement of Cristo Rey is the latest and most significant movement within Catholic education in the last 100 years.
Because the integration of the practical allows kids to think about their futures, to dream about their futures.
My plan is to be a psychologist, a clinical psychologist. So from there, I would just want to help all the clients I can. I want to leave an impact on this world more than anything.
I'm interested in something near being a doctor, because I like helping people out. And then from there, just going on with my career as a doctor.
They are on board to have the students succeed as much as we are, and the student feels that. And so it's just one of those experiences that, this work experience, it's transformative for our kids.
Life to the Max is brought to you by LifeTouch, photography for a lifetime.